Yellow, junior, number 16, Jonathan Sonderfan. The Green Wave are led by head coach Gil Payne. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Place your right hand over your heart, and gentlemen, remove your caps. Military members and veterans may render the military-style hand salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you supporting high school athletics. Now let's get ready for Green Wave Baseball.
We are in Easley tonight as the Greenwood Eagles looking to get some revenge right here at the Easley Baseball Stadium. Graham Simpson, Jim, still with you on YouTube. Greenwood had a good week last week, 2 wins against Westside in region play. They're playing at a park which things didn't go their way last time they were here, looking to right the wrongs.
Yeah, and they're facing the same right arm of Caleb Owens, and he'll be tough for the Tigers tonight. Or the Tigers, the Eagles. You can tell where my mind's been the last few days.
Yep.
But he'll be tough for the Eagles tonight. But looking forward to a competitive matchup here on April Fool's Day.
That's right.
Oh, baseball edition.
Easley in their all-green uniforms.
Yep.
What do you think of those?
I am a traditionalist, man. I like to keep it simple, stupid. I kind of like Greenwood's uniform choice for tonight.
Yep.
We haven't seen that yet all year. I know Landon was excited. He was talking about, Dad, guess what we're wearing tomorrow? He told me this last night. He said, we're wearing the gold with the pinstripe pants. So nice look for the Eagles. I like green, but it might be a little too much green. But it doesn't matter. As long as you play well, you can wear whatever you like.
Landon Still will be the man to lead off for the Greenwood Eagles. You mentioned facing Owens again. He had a great time on the mound when these two teams faced off a little over a week and a half ago.
And last time I couldn't find enough layers, and now I'm sitting here with shorts and a long-sleeve T-shirt. But, yeah, Caleb Owens went 6 innings, only gave up 6 hits, struck out 4. He'll be a tall order for the Greenwood Eagles tonight.
First pitch into Landon Still is downstairs. Pitching staff for Easley is something with a lot of depth. They can throw a lot of arms, a lot of bullets in their bullpen as well, as Owens gets his first strike.
It is their strength, Graham, and Greenwood needs to get a lead early here. And I know we've already lost the series, but if we can somehow salvage a win, that would be huge.
That's going to be the goal, to try and salvage one. Good take by Landon Still.
That was a good take by him. He's starting to see the ball a little bit better. Got the lineups now for you. We'll give you momentarily.
Owens tries to attack the outside, and now he's down 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff man, Landon Still. As you mentioned, he's been seeing the ball a lot better. And he's the type of guy, once he gets into a rhythm, the hits will come in bunches. 3-1. Swings and flies it towards foul territory down the line and left. And it is going to get out of the park.
Wow, great effort by the left fielder, who appears to be shaken up just a little bit. He hit the tarp over there, but the wind, and it's very windy up here. In case you've never been to Easley, we kind of sit on top of a hill, and the field is very exposed.
Right.
But great effort by that young man, who appears to be okay now. I forget I'm working the camera too sometimes, guys, so I apologize.
And there's a walk to Landon Still to lead things off. So nobody out here in the first.
Boy, that was too
Now
close for
batting
my
center
liking.
fielder,
I'm
number
hacking away on that one.
On a 3-2, he was able to take it, and it works off for Landon Still. Here comes Jaden Adams, who's also been fantastic at the plate, now at the top of the order, where he's been living. Had a couple of good games against Westside. It's also a windy day here in Easley, and the wind's pushing out towards left field.
Yes, it is. And big ballpark. Don't see a lot of balls fly out of this park. But
On the ground to short, this could be 2. Easley slow with the turn, unable to get the speedy Adams, and the throw goes all the way to the the dugout for Easley. So Still is out on the base paths, but Jaden Adams standing at second with 1 out.
well, if you had to hit into a fielder's choice, I guess that was the best thing that could have happened. Shortstop made a nice play, but the throw by the second baseman was errant, and we do have a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Number 7, Matt Murray.
Here's Matt Murray.
Go through that lineup for you real quick.
We got Still, Adams, Murray, and then Luke Godwin on deck. Marnarian Chamberlain after him. Batting 7th is Ryan Stone. Will Bice, Luke Hanna, and Christopher Smith will round out the order.
Yeah, that's our camera shaking.
It is very windy as the first pitch is fouled away. That was Patton out in left field, who took a tumble with the tarp along the fence. That was a couple pitches ago. 1 out, 1 runner on. That's Jaden Adams, who's at second base. Pitch in, a swing and a miss. Good job from Owens with some high heat, and it's 0-2 against Matt Murray.
Yeah, this is the bat you want to get going if you're Greenwood. He's in a prime position for the Eagles. He's always delivered in the past. We got to get him going again.
Murray pops it up shallow into left, but the wind's going to carry it a long way into the glove of Patton, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Luke Godwin.
Godwin trying to knock in Jaden Adams. A base hit to the outfield will do that. Be a great chance to get an early lead.
In case you just joined us, Greenwood batting in the top of the first. Leadoff walk erased by fielder's choice, but a throwing error has Jaden Adams at second.
Godwin to center field. That'll get down. Center fielder Riccio plays it on a hop throw, is down the line, and the Eagles strike first in the first inning. Luke Godwin with an RBI double.
That's huge. I was speaking of the importance of Greenwood getting an early lead. That time Riccio in center field, maybe he thought the wind was going to hold it up. Maybe he had a great read of right off the bat, but he elected to let it bounce. From here, and it's hard to tell, Graham, but from here it looked like possibly he could have had a play, but he chose to be conservative on it, and Greenwood scores 1.
Try to show off the arm a little too much. Was a good throw, just a little off target. And now here's Pumpkin Chamberlain. Greenwood in the same position with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. This time it's Godwin who's at second base.
Marnarian has played very well for the Eagles this season.
Chamberlain connects and fouls that one away over the first base dugout, and it's 0-2.
Hopefully we're coming across okay. Let's see if we can get validation of that.
Oh, 2 in the dirt. A great block by the Green Wave catcher.
Yeah, but if you ask Luke Godwin, he'd love to have that one back. He knows he should be at third there. You got to pick that up early, and had he read it correctly, he would have been 90 feet away.
It was a good 2-strike pitch from Owens. Now here's the 1-2. Fastball heater, foul tipped into the catcher's mitt, and that'll retire the side in the first. But Greenwood able to get a run. They lead 1-0. Stay with us as you're watching on YouTube.
Back on the campus of Easley High School, the Eagles strike for one, Graham, in the top of the first, and that's big because this is a series. You've already lost the first 2 games. You've been outscored 20-3. So let's play ahead for, I think, the first time in the entire series.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those days where Greenwood get the lead and try and hold on to it with dear life. And it's up to Caden Poore, who's getting the ball. Interesting move by Coach Baker to go with Caden Poore. We haven't seen a Matt Murray start in a while, still with 2 more games this week. So with the reschedule, now what we thought was a 2-game week turns into a 3-game week.
That's exactly right. We'll be at Burns tomorrow night. He's going to have to navigate a tough lineup in Recio, Bryson, and Owens, 1, 2, and 3 for the Green Wave.
And here is the center fielder, Recio. Took a first pitch strike from Caden Poore. Now we can see the nice, crisp gold uniforms.
Yeah, good look
taking
for
the field.
Eagles. Yeah, I like the gold look with the white pants with black pinstripes.
Glove side miss from Poore, and it's 2-1. Recio is a dangerous bat for Easley. Whole lineup's dangerous.
Yep.
Recio especially got plenty of speed as well. Into right center field. Tracking is Jaden Adams, and he'll get there to make the catch.
Got a really good jump. You could see his speed that time, and he's such an asset to have out there, especially on a big park like we have up here at Easley tonight.
Number 3.
He just glides to the ball out in center field. Here's Bryson. Owens on deck. Off the glove of Caden Poor. Ryan Stone does a good job to get to it. And
How
your
about
very
that?
unconventional 1-4-3 put out.
1-4-3 put out. Got a little lucky there. Maybe that's a sign of things to come tonight for the Greenwood Eagles.
Number 17.
Good concentration by Ryan Stone.
Yeah, great job to adjust.
It almost ran to the path he thought the ball would be on, and he had to reach back and made an athletic play.
Here's the pitcher, Owens. Takes a strike on the outside black from Caden Poor. We've seen good defense through 2 batters for Greenwood.
Absolutely, that's huge.
The infield, especially the errors produced by the infield, were very costly in the opening 2 games this year against Easley.
Yeah, we kept it close for a while last time, and then just kind of got away from us by an error-infested inning.
It was the 7-run 3rd inning for Easley back at Eagle Park the last time these 2 teams met. That was set up by an E5, their big scoring frame.
That's exactly right. And this kid right here, he can stroke it, so got to be careful.
Owens was the DH for Game 2 of the series down at Eagle Park. Pitched Game 1, now pitching again in Game 3. Ball and 2 strikes for Caden Poor, trying to send Easley down in order. But Owens will survive to see another pitch. It's 2-2. Owens is very animated. Hit a home run in Eagle Park, and you could definitely tell that he wanted to let everybody know. And even on the mound in Game 1 back here in Easley, showed a lot of emotion on the mound.
Yeah, as a competitor, I can appreciate that, but you also got to answer the bell to that.
That's right. Poor on the full count pitch. That is laced into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Owens able to extend the inning for Easley.
Good piece of hitting that time. Waited on the off speed and went with it. Bring up the cleanup hitter, their left fielder, Braxton Patton. So each team now with a hit. Only difference is Greenwood has a run to show for it at the moment.
Inside into Patton, who likes to crowd the plate. Yeah, can't let Easley go on a 2-out rally. It's where they can thrive, especially as an offense.
Hitting's contagious.
Runner goes inside. Throw down to second is a good one, but the tag gets away from Matt Murray. A little bouncer there from Luke Hanna. Made it difficult for Murray, the shortstop. And now Owens at second base.
Well, look, I'm going to call a spade, and it's nothing against a young man who's starting his first season at varsity baseball, but teams are going to run on Greenwood until you shut it down, and that's smart, and we just got to be prepared for that and be ready for it.
And now a runner in scoring position easily could potentially tie this with one swing, but there's a strike from Poor. Now 2-1. Even moments like this in the first inning feel so important.
Oh, every out's important for sure.
Right back to Caden Poor. Easy as it gets. And Easley will strand a runner at second. 1-0 Greenwood. We'll head to the second with the gold jerseys coming back to the plate
I like it.
when we come back. Stay with us on YouTube. Back here in Easley, Ryan Stone leading off the second inning. Don't strike out. Jumpstart into your career at the Premier Life School, Skills School in Greenwood County, the Russell Technology Center. Your future awaits you today. As it is Ryan Stone facing Owens. First pitch is a strike to start off the second inning.
What a great play. What a great place that is you were talking about, but what a great pitch by the pitcher as well.
Placement's everything.
Yeah, placement's everything, and Russell Technology Center is really great option for a lot of students. Check us out.
Here's the 0-1 to Ryan Stone. Fouled away a high leg kick from Caleb Owens, but he's ahead 0-2.
Greenwood sent 5 batters to the plate the first inning. Only difference in the ball game, Graham, right now is a timely 2-out hit by Luke Godwin.
Luke Godwin's shown up time and time again.
And Easley had the same scenario there in the bottom of the first. Couldn't come up with a similar timely hit, so that's where we stand. Greenwood up 1-0.
Swing and a miss from Stone and a strikeout for Owens. There's one away in the second.
So hard to lay off the high fastball. He got
the designated hitter, number
Ryan
20, Will Bice.
Chase it. Will Bice had a good night the other night at Westside.
Sure did. He's on a 2-game home run streak. He had a solo home run to start off the second inning. Had a 3-run homer earlier last week at home against Westside.
Man, if he extends it to 3 tonight, he's done something. It looks like it's blowing in now, Graham. That's the flags out in left center field.
Yeah, it's a swirling wind day.
You can see it on your upper left-hand corner of your screen.
Overcast. Sun trying to peek through the clouds beyond the right field foul pole. Bice, a check swing on the 2-1. They'll peel down to first, and he went around. Now it's 2-2.
Really does a great job, Owens, that is, of commanding the inside part of the plate. Eagles have to be disciplined there.
Well, he got Stone to strike out on a high fastball. Tried the curveball, and it missed inside. It's 3-2.
Tells you a pitcher has a lot of confidence, Graham. If they continue to pound the inner part of the plate, they have a lot of confidence they can hit spots without hitting batters.
Full count pitch to Bice. Swing and a foul at the plate. Good job from Bice to fight it off.
Yeah, first official day of spring break for Greenwood students was today. It's supposed to turn cold, like you said, later in the week.
And there's a strike 3 called on the outside for Owens, just painting it with a brush. And there's 2 away in the inning.
Number 9, Luke Hanna.
Yeah, that's what the pitches prior, that's what they set up. When you pound the inside of the plate, when you hit the outside corner, you're thinking it's off the plate a little bit, but very good placement there by the pitcher.
Luke Hanna takes a strike in the same spot against Owens. Same pitch he just struck out Bice with. Greenwood trying to halt what would be a 1-2-3 inning for Owens after giving up a run in the first. A little nubber foul down the first baseline. Glove by Coach Pridgeon.
Cleanly.
Yeah.
We didn't get it on camera, but did a good job.
Like some shortstop drills with the fungo. He was ready for it. Owens ahead 0-2. Shakes once. Likes his pitch. Here it is. Fastball. Another foul ball from Hanna.
Going back to the point you made, though, Graham, you don't want to make it too easy for Owens where he can get into a rhythm, and that's when he's really dangerous. You want to be pesky if you're Greenwood. Put men on base. Doesn't really matter how you get there. Just find a way to keep men on base.
Knuckled down to first, and it is going to be a 3-1 putout to end the top half of the second. So easily able to keep the Eagles scoreless in the top half. They'll come to the plate in the home half of the second inning. You're watching on YouTube, 1-0 Greenwood. Welcome back to Easley. It's 1-0 Greenwood in the bottom of the second inning. Caden Poor had a scoreless first inning. Back out there to start off the second inning of work. Let you know that Sorinda Cobra says go Eagles. Find the next Sorinda Cobra show by going to their website, sorindacobraband.com. American Legion Post 20 Baseball is back this summer. Tryouts begin in mid-May. You can catch all of the action at Legion Stadium here in Greenwood. For more information, contact Ty Vines, 864-407-8876. And Tolbert will face Poor to start off the second. I heard Sorinda Cobra's got a new album in the works. Through the grapevine, that's what I've been told.
Do what now? I'm sorry.
I heard Sorinda Cobra's got an album coming out soon.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard them a couple of times. They're very talented.
Great Greenwood-based music. Encourage everybody to go to sorindacobraband.com. Tolbert takes on the outside. It's two straight balls from Caden Poor.
Let's go, Tolbert.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Good pitch.
Another foul ball.
Lights are on at the ballpark, man.
Real cloudy day. Two popped up shallow left. Coming in is Christopher Smith. He is under it, swirls around in the wind a bit, and he finally makes the catch. That was in the air for a very long time.
It was, and you can't be lackadaisical making any catch in the outfield or infield tonight.
Third baseman, number 4, Aiden Pico.
Got to really concentrate, watch the ball all the way to the glove.
Here's the third baseman, Pico. First pitch on the ground of first. Landon still with the glove and the step on the pillow for the second out.
Nice play. That could have been tricky. Did a good job of not hesitating and being aggressive, coming to meet
Second
the ball.
baseman, number 1, Jackson Rampy.
Here's Rampy. First pitch, a strike from Poor. He's been humming it in this inning.
I tell you, the same thing we said about Owens applies to Poor as well. I mean, if you let him get into a rhythm, he can be very efficient for you. And he'll give up some hits, but it's all when you get the hits. Can you put them back to back and come up with a big hit when you need it the most?
The 1-1 to Rampy. On the ground to short. Should be routine for Matt Murray, but he'll skip it over to first. A nice stretch by Still. And a 1-2-3 inning for Poor on the mound. Still 1-0 for the Greenwood Eagles. We'll head to the third when we come back as you're watching on YouTube. Welcome back to Easley. Smith facing Owens, fresh off a 1-2-3 second inning, but Greenwood able to hold the Green Wave scoreless in the first 2 innings.
It's a good start. Greenwood just continues to apply pressure to the starting pitcher. That's a tough play.
Oh, Pico, the third baseman, with no chance to throw out Smith.
Hey, that's why he put the ball in play. Ball wasn't hit very hard, but in an awkward position. He had to go behind the bag. Tough play for the third baseman. And
Landon Still.
back to the top of the order, and you can actually do some things where you can try to manufacture some runs with good speed in the box now.
Let you know that tonight's third inning brought to you by Carter Collision Center, located 3901 US 25 in Hodges. Stop by for a free quote or call 864-374-7848. It's your choice. Choose smarter. Call Carter. You mentioned top of the order back up. Landon Still shows bunt, tries to go for it, lunges at it and misses. And there's one strike on his at-bat with Christopher Smith standing at first with nobody out.
Now, that's something you haven't seen us do a lot of this year, but we're not doing it very well. I don't know. I'm sure we're practicing it, but we don't seem extremely comfortable. That's pretty good bunt.
Back to the mound. The throw is offline. All the way down the fence. Landon Still takes off for second. Christopher Smith at third. And the Eagles are in business.
But you know what? That's what speed does for you. The pitcher felt rushed, and because of that, he knew he had to get rid of it. Tried to fire a strike down to the second baseman covering, and it got away. That's why I'm a big fan of small ball at this level, because it forces your defense to really execute.
Two errors now on the day for Easley.
This is, if you're Greenwood, you got to take advantage of this.
Jaden Adams scored the run in the first inning. First pitch fouls it away. Owens seeing the order for the second time now. The first error was on a throwing error. Fielder's choice for Adams as he pops that to shallow right center. Catch will be made. Nobody tagging up for the Greenwood Eagles. Wasn't deep enough from Adams, and there's one away.
And you got to give the pitcher a lot of credit for making quality pitches, but that's what you can't do in that situation. You got to get the ball on the ground somewhere it scores a run. Just hit it to the middle of the infield, and you're going to score one. And you essentially get a infield fly. So now it puts it on Matt Murray.
And here is Matt Murray. One away, two runners on. Right up the middle, a missile that'll score a run for the Eagles. Could be two. Landon Still coming to the plate. Tag not applied. A two-run single for Matt Murray. And the Eagles are ahead 3-0.
Timely hitting continues tonight for Greenwood. Very reminiscent of what Luke Godwin did in the first. But I watched Landon. He hesitated coming around third. And, you know, Ricio's got a quality arm and thought it would be close. But good job knocking into Matt Murray.
And now there's going to be a mound visit regarding Caleb Owens, who's only recorded one out here in the third, giving up 2 runs in this frame. I doubt Easley's going to take the ball from him here just to calm their guy on the mound down.
I tell you, we got a lot of baseball left to be played here tonight, Graham, but I don't know if it's the spring break or what. They look a lot looser than they did a couple weeks ago up here. I thought we played very tight in that ball game, and again, there's a lot of baseball left to be played, but a great start. They're just kind of playing like I had envisioned them playing all year, just kind of little station, timely hitting, and good execution so far.
Here is Luke Godwin. Greenwood trying to stay on the winning streak. Early lead here in Easley. First pitch of ball downstairs into Godwin, who was able to knock in the runs in the first inning. See if Matt Murray takes off. Ball 2 on the outside. A strike as Murray faked the steal attempt. We apologize for the bad video quality. Internet here in Easley is not the best at all.
Yeah, we're having to work off my phone. We're going to get it figured out here. We're going to.
Promise tomorrow in Burns some of the kinks will be worked out.
Yeah, we've got some avid followers. We certainly appreciate you guys, and we want to bring you a quality product.
Matt Murray takes off, and there's going to be no throw down to second. Pitch was inside into Luke Godwin. Murray picked a great pitch to run on. Now it's 3-1 to Godwin with a runner in scoring position, just one out in the inning.
Yeah, you don't always know that, but yeah, he had a curveball there that he chose to run on, and let's go, Easley. Nice job.
He's taking a big lead off second base. Godwin on the ground to short. Booted at first. Throw down is in time to get Luke Godwin.
Pretty good job by the shortstop not to panic after he bobbled it.
Right fielder, number 5, Marnarian Chamberlain.
2 outs, Graham. Still got a runner in scoring position, so inning's not over yet. A little flip of the script from the last game. 3 errors already on the green wave.
Yeah, something we usually didn't see.
Not the first 2 games, and this is the mental part of the game coming to play. You've already beaten a team twice. You've got to guard against that letdown.
Greenwood desperately needs a win here to put some pressure on Easley, who have the driver's seat in the region.
I'm glad you said that. We'll get to more of that in just a moment.
Throw down a second.
Oh,
Back in there is Matt Murray, who's taken a very gracious lead off second base.
Yeah,
it was a close play,
they
yeah.
fooled him. He had false stepped the wrong way, and they had him, but the throw was not where it needed to be. The second baseman wasn't quite over far enough on the bag. But going back to your point, yeah, this game is so important for so many reasons. I mean, if you go 0-3 against a team that's favored to win the region, you're essentially down 4 games.
Right.
4 games back. So if you win tonight, it keeps it in play because you're only 3 games behind. You know, even though if you lose the series 2-1, they hold the tiebreaker. So it's just a big game.
And a good showing tonight puts enormous amount of stress on the Greenville series coming up.
Yeah, and it keeps a little bit of stress on Easley because they know they can't just roll the ball out and play. And Greenville's a team in the region that's capable. And you know, we got some weaker teams in our region that easily should make light work of, but you just never know. That's why you got to play every game.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Chamberlain. From the stretch, here it is from Owens, inside, high and tight. And it's 3-2. Well, Matt Murray's going to get a head start with the full count and 2 outs. Chance for Marnarian, put one in play, see if something good can happen. Here it is, 3-2. Fouled off.
Good at bat by Marnarian. He's growing in confidence every at bat this season. And again, I know I've said it before, but what a blessing he's been this year for this baseball team.
You can tell Owens really wanted to swing and a miss right there on the fastball. Goes to it again, this time served into shallow center. That'll drop down for a base hit. Ricio's throw comes in but is late. Matt Murray scores on the RBI single from Pumpkin Chamberlain, and it is 4-0 for the Eagles.
Man, timely hitting, and I just got the words out of my mouth, and Marnarian is
now batting second baseman, number 4, Ryan Stone.
coming through once again for the Greenwood Eagles in a big way, and that's kind of been the theme here tonight. If you go back, and I don't know what our batting average is with runners in scoring position, but it's got to be pretty good.
Sure has been. Stone a wave and a miss. He struck out his first time facing Owens, just struggling catching up to his fastball. And now it's a 4-run lead for Greenwood.
Which is the equivalent of maybe a 2-run lead.
Yeah.
You know, in high school baseball, it can get really quirky and interesting very quickly.
0-2 with 2 away. Here's the pitch to Ryan Stone, able to fight it off foul.
Beginning to second guess my choice of wardrobe here.
It's getting a little chilly with the wind. Well, that was on the inside. Clipped somebody, but not Ryan Stone.
Foul ball. He's calling a foul ball, so Marnarian will have to go back to first.
They're saying it hit the knob of his bat, I'm assuming. And so Chamberlain will go back to first.
It sounded like the knob. Of course, we don't have the benefit of a replay, but pretty good call.
There is a pitcher warming up